Good morning, everyone. Patty Ann here. Today I want to show you some cards that I made using Cricut Design Space and the free images this week that are available to us. So let me show you first the cards, and then if you're not sure where to get the free images that you can get each week, I'll show you where you can find those in Cricut Design Space. Here's the thing though, you can only use those for free for 1 week. So if you see something you like, quickly make something with it and just save what you've made, thinking in advance, because you can't save these as projects or anything, because if you go to make them and you haven't purchased them, you'll have to buy them before you can use them. But let me show you what I've made. This was a cute, oh, why don't you look down here? This is easier. This is a cute card that I made. Now it says congrats, obviously. And what's cool about it is, so let me back this out just a sec, because I think it's making it sort of blurry. And I'll just pull it in to show you. I was hoping that you'd be able to see the what I've done up here or on the black is I've used some Doris embossing folders for my Cuttlebug. Now if you have a Cuttlebug, you're probably well aware of this, but since I'm new to it, I didn't know about these Doris folders, and they're quite a bit less expensive than the Cricut ones if you want to use them, and you can get all kinds of them. The one that I used here on this one was a paisley. I mean, they have, you know, crosses, and you can see in the top what they look like, or this one's just like a chevron stripe. But I have plenty of them. They had them on sale yesterday. Well, not on sale, but for sale at Tuesday morning, so I picked up some. And there's some really cute ones. Like, I think this one will be really cute on some card. But anyway, so I used the paisley one on this card. And then this is the card that you get for free, this top part, from Cricut Design Space this week. Another one was this one, Welcome. And it's really cute. It looks like there are some little birds on there. And a little bird nest. And so I chose for my embossing folder to use, to use a little springtime vine, because it just reminded me of spring. Okay, this next one was a little bit of a pain in the neck, to be blunt. Okay, it's really cute, I think. And the card that you can use from Design Space is really cute. But do you see the word happy and Easter that I had cut out? The A, inside the A didn't cut out. I mean, it cut out, but it didn't come up. In other words, it stayed on the mat, and I had to get it up with a pair of tweezers. The inside of the P's, inside of the E. So it was really kind of a pain. It did turn out very cute, though. But it takes a lot of patience, and you need to make sure that you have a really good pair of tweezers for that. Okay, the last one that I made, but certainly there are many, many more that you could make. Oh, I forgot to mention on this one too. Did you notice the little button embellishment I put on that one? Back in the olden days, when I was growing up, we used to always hand me down our clothes. And when they got handed down so many times and they started getting ratty, my mother would take the buttons off of them and save them. And I have her old button collection. I'm starting to use some of them on my cards and my other things that I make. Okay, the last one that I made is this one. And I just used the dots for embossing because I love the dots. And it just says Happy Easter. It's kind of plain. I think it needs to be jazzed up a little bit more, or revamped, I should say, rather than jazzed up, because I don't think jazzing will really help it. But you get the idea. It's really cute. So let me show you down here in Cricut Design Space where you get these really cute cards if you want to make a few. And they're not just for Easter. They have all kinds of them. I'll show you. Come on down. Okay, this shows the first two that I had shown you. The one was the Happy Easter that I had cut out. So I just used Cricut Sans font and put it over on all 4 sides. And then I simply attached it so that it turned into a cutting file. And it worked really, really well on some real thin cardstock that I had, some thicker Cricut cardstock that I had. It didn't work well at all, and I know my mat was in good shape, so I'm wondering if I should have changed it from the light or the regular cardstock to maybe a little heavier cardstock. I'm not sure. I'd have to try that out. So then I made this one that was quite a bit smaller, and I just had the Cricut write on it, and the font that I chose was Billionaire. But anyway, let me hide these so I can show you where you find these. Now, if you want to find the free images for this week, you just go to text. No, you don't go to text. Sorry, you go to images. And then you go up here to categories and free this week. So every week they change. Do understand they're only free to use for that week. You cannot use them and save them and try to finish the project later, because later there will be a charge for them if you decide to cut them or whatever. So let me look and see what's there this week. Free this week. And there are a lot of cute ones. Look at this walrus over here. This one here that has happy birthday cut out. That one's really cute. Here's one with a little puppy. I don't know what that is. Is that a woolly mammoth or something? I don't know. Bison? I don't know. There's a fox and a penguin. And there's the bunny rabbit that I chose to do. There's a narwhal. Cute stuff in here this week. So you might just, there's a bird, a house. You might want to just do this. And the reason why I say that is because, you know, the more times you open up Cricut Design Space and use it and play with it, the better you'll become. So a lot of times I have no real reason for making these cards or these decorations that I make. I just learn every time I do something new. So that's why I like to do stuff like this. There's the congrats. You see the little bird and, oh, and the note. Did I show you? Yeah, the congrats. And let's see what else there is. I think the giraffe is really cute. Let's just look at him. Insert him just to show you. So you just insert the image and in it comes. And now you might want to resize it. If you look up here, it's 3.111. I think I like to make mine, I think what I did do was make them 3.5 for the most part, and just left the lock so that they change proportionately. And then you can just make it if you want to, or you can write on here, have it write, or do like I did and said, you know, happy. I'll just write happy just because. I don't want it in the writing anymore. What I was going to do was put it in regular, and I was going to go back to just Cricut Sans. So if I search up here, Cricut, oh, there's the Cricut Craft Room Basic. Maybe I'll use that. Ooh. That turns out pretty big and strong. Wow. I don't think I like that. Oh, maybe it's because I have it as bold. Regular's better. But you know what? I think I'll make it all caps, because I don't like how the P is hanging down. So if I do it like that. And I can hide this back layer. Oops, I mean, it's already hidden, sorry. What I can do though is I can go like this. If I want this to cut out of this piece, I can say attach. I think I would have moved it down a little bit lower, but now if I go to make it, it'll attach it like that. And then I can make this as part of my card with layers and layers to make it look really cool. I can, you know, even put different colors behind his dots if I want to. So that's it. The main focus of today was finding, where do you find those free images? You go to Images, Categories, and Free this week. And then these are just going to be free this week, I think until Wednesday, but I'm not positive. I'll have to look that up for you. So anyway, thanks for joining me. I hope that you all will decide to make some cards. There are really some cute stuff in here. Look at those little penguins this week.